Super Deluxe. That is what I would call the Michigan 2022 class. More on that in Smash the Numbers, Voice of College Football, Michigan edition. It's time to smash the numbers. All right, so first, let's take a look at where this analysis came from. The inspiration for this was Dennis Fithian, who does an afternoon show for the Maize and Blue Review on YouTube. Please like and subscribe to his channel. He provided this list that was very intriguing to me of the 2022 Michigan recruiting, what he calls sort of the top 10. I've taken that list, I've modified it a little bit, and what we're looking at here is there are 10 players here. The first 5 were ranked by 24/7 in 2022. And what we see is Will Johnson was ranked number 35, and I think there's no doubt that he is an All-American. Zeke Berry was ranked number 53. Borderline starter, maybe will be a starter, as the season goes on. Derek Moore, starter. Keon Sabb is a starter at number 90, ranked number 96, but he's a starter for Alabama. Tyler Morris, starter. And then we have Mason Graham, went from number 209, 24/7 rank, to potentially an All-American. Colston Loveland, which TJ on our channel has kind of pointed out, didn't get maybe the exposure of other tight ends. Wasn't ranked in 24/7, All-American. Kenneth Grant wasn't ranked, All-American. Jaden Denegal, potentially a starter. We'll see what happens with respect to quarterback. Marlon Klein is tight end 2, but in the Michigan offense, I would call that a starter as well. And then Alex Orji, well, if Denegal is not a starter, good chance that Alex Orji would be the starter. All right, so now I'm going to kind of look at the Our Lads depth chart. And if we look there, I've highlighted some of the players that I just described. And what we're looking at is multiple key position starters on offense. So you see Tyler Morris there, Andrew Gentry, Colston Loveland, Alex Orji, Marlon Klein, and Connor Jones is the only one out of those that was kind of a third string. Core parts of the team. I mean, I think I would put it that way. And multiple stars, in particular, Colston Loveland. Even more of a, highlight, I guess, for the 2022 class on defense. You've got Derek Moore, then you've got Kenneth Grant, Mason Graham, and Will Johnson. All 3 of those players, Grant, Graham, and Johnson, have a chance to be All-Americans, have a chance to be first-round picks. I did mention Zeke Berry likely is going to be some combination of starter. It's not reflecting injuries here, so very high chance that he's going to be a starter. Overall, if we look at this, what we're looking at is a foundational class that has both quality and quantity. And it allows Michigan really to be in the playoff picture after 13 players were drafted. If you look at some other teams, in particular, let's look at maybe Washington, maybe Alabama to a certain extent. They're not really having, they're potentially going to have a drop-off that Michigan won't have. Now, I say that, obviously the most important position on the field is quarterback. And if Michigan does not get, there's going to be regression from JJ, no doubt about it. He was the best quarterback of all time for Michigan. But if the quarterback play is not at the JJ level, but it's not at the kind of way below average level, if it's the average, somewhere between average and JJ, I think Michigan definitely has a chance to go 1-3 in their top games, meaning Oregon, Texas, and OSU. If they can run the table with all of the other games, I believe they will make the playoffs. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also leave a comment. Maybe you think my analysis is flawed in some way. Please let me know. And I look forward to getting the feedback and improving the analytics component of the voice of college football. Smash the numbers.